Wubba wubba dub dub, everybody. We're going on to part 3. Oh, good. We're in the exact same level, but this time it's green rather than red. I suddenly regret going into level 3. Like, the end of level 1, I was kind of like, okay, you know what? I can push through level 2. Level 2, I was like, yeah, you know, I'm getting pumped. I'm talking about stuff. Yeah, I can go straight into level 3. Hell, let's do the entire game in one sitting. Instantly upon starting level 3, I've just started to instantly lose all my energy, and all that pain that I was kind of ignoring is starting to creep back in, and now I am so deeply regretting this decision. So let's see here. Last time I talked about music. I know. I guess just a couple of games I could talk about. Currently on my docket for things I like really want to play. I mean, I have Sakura Spirit and Sakura Angels both on my 2 playlists because of Let's Playing bullshit. And I have some other really shitty games that people keep on giving me that I've been debating whether or not to try and play some of them for the channel. But setting aside those, obviously, I've been playing a lot of XCOM 2. Really like XCOM 2. It's sequel to XCOM 1. I fucking adored XCOM 1, so it doesn't really... Anyway, I've actually been thinking about doing a Let's Play of XCOM 2. I want to go through one playthrough of the game first on my own, and distractions and work and everything has kind of kept me from finishing my playthrough. But I've been slowly building up a character pool of Let's Readers, members of the channel, Let's Roleplay characters, Let's Read characters like Garrigon, and I'm kind of getting to the point where I'll have a really big character pool of people to use for the thing. And if you want to be in the XCOM campaign, you know, leave a little note in the description. I'll add you in, and I'll make the character pool available to people when I start doing that, so that you can add any of us to your game. That'd be fun. I won't talk too much about XCOM 2 because, as I said, I'm going to do a Let's Play of that, and I'll have plenty of time to talk about that then. So let's move down the list a little bit. I also been playing a bit of Darkest Dungeon. Been actually enjoying that as kind of like a game to play on the side on my laptop when I've got nothing else to do and I'm at work. Just solid, bleak, turn-based gameplay. Love it. Love it! Pillars of Eternity is... like, the only thing I really regret about XCOM 2 is the fact that I had to put Pillars of Eternity aside to play it, because, oh my god, I am the biggest fan of Baldur's Gate. Like, that was basically my favorite game of all time when I was a kid, which probably tells you something about it. Like, if you haven't played Baldur's Gate or you don't know what that is, it's basically a D&D game as a video game. It is the... Oh my god, there's 2 fucking paths. Oh my god. No, this way... Anyway, it is sort of the Western RPG, they're the CRPGs. You kind of like your top-down view. You make a character of 6 people, or like you make a single character and then you get a party of 6 people by meeting NPCs and stuff. It's also like the original BioWare game, like it's a really really old BioWare game made by Black Isle and BioWare. Just an amazing RPG, amazing story. And Pillars of Eternity is Obsidian, who are a lot of former members of Black Isle, came together to form Obsidian, and it is basically just Baldur's Gate, but better in every way, and like polished, and just like with all the advancements that you'd expect after so many years, but with all the spirit of those old games. I'd totally Let's Play it if it wasn't for the fact that it's like a 70-hour RPG that has not all of its lines dubbed, so I'd kind of have to like read several novels worth of text just to keep you up to date, and it's super dense fantasy text, so like I'd also have to read a lot of lore so you can get into the lore, but like god, it's such an immersive, such an awesome RPG. Like if you can get over the fact that it is just this super dense, like reading the fucking Lord of the Rings for the first time when you don't know any of the lore and having to pick up all that shit, like that level of depth, and like it's dense, but it's awesome. It is so awesome. I love that game. In a similar vein, I don't love it as much, but I really like it, is Dead State, which is a Fallout-style RPG, like the classic Fallout. Did I go in a circle? Is this a maze? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Let's go this way. I gotta start collecting the gems now because it's the only way I'm gonna be able to find my way out. Anyway, Dead State is a like classic Fallout RPG, like the pre-Bethesda games. You have it's like real time from a top-down perspective until combat starts, and which point you get like action points based on your agility, and you use those to try to like move around and have like turn-based combat. And it's a zombie RPG. It's like the zombie apocalypse happens. You and a very tiny group of people are held up in a school, and you go out on supply raids and try and get like food and stuff. And it's like it cuts all of the like chaff out of a zombie story. It is just you and your group of survivors are in this inhospitable, world. Food and shelter and creature comforts are your only means of things. Like the overall story of the game is completely secondary to just day-to-day survival and making sure people are happy and not committing suicide. And it's permadeath, so like you have a big group of people. You can eventually find a pretty decent number of people, but one bite and they could potentially be infected, and you won't know until later on. So it's like, oh shit. And if they're infected, then you have to like get medicine to stave off the infection, which, again, limited resources, so you're kind of desperately trying to like hold out and make riskier and riskier raids, eventually going to places like hospitals or police stations where there's like way heavier densities of zombies, or, raiding, gangs to try and steal their supplies, because they have tons of supplies, but they also have guns and they're pretty happy to shoot you. So, this is pretty great. I fucking love it. Again, another game I'd probably let's play if not for the fact that so much of it is, story light, just day-to-day survival kind of grindy stuff, which I don't know if people would really find all that interesting, but if I choose a game like, to do something like I did with FTL where I just play a game and talk and use it as sort of like a platform to podcast, but we'll also let's play a game, I'd actually probably use Dead State, just because it's got enough going on and it's interesting enough, and there's enough of a story and enough of kind of like detailing and stress and management and all that stuff that it'd be compelling to watch, while also being slow enough that I could just chatterbox away for hours without having to pay too much attention to the game. Case in point, or there's another example of that. This fucking thing. Good lord, I'm starting to even miss Honey Pop at this point. Did I take a wrong turn? No, because I grabbed a gem on my way down this route. Good lord, I hate mazes. Where in the fuck am I? This is starting to feel more and more like a bad route. Or is it? I don't know, maybe that's a sign. That's gotta be a sign that I've gone, I at least haven't gone down here before, right? They just start spraying them out further and further to make you doubt yourself and possibly want to, like, turn around and run back in the other direction. Because if that is the case, then fuck you, game. Fuck you. That's not cool. Oh my god. Just wanted to get fucking Steam trading cards out of this. I'll burn those fucking things so goddamn fast. Alright. Yep, that way. Anyway, Okay, I'm gonna keep following the denser pathways, because, like, the denser pathways of crystals, because I assume they're the right way to go. Though, frankly, with how this has been going so far, I have no idea whether or not that's a correct assumption at this point. Maybe I'm just, like, looping around over and over again and passing through the denser areas again and again and again in this endless hell. What is even going on here? Why am I still fucking running through this goddamn maze? Why is there no map? Like, did the developer think that it's fun? Oh my god, my back! Fuck! Oh, Jesus. Did the developers think this was fun? They think this was enjoyable? This idea of running endlessly through a maze with no idea if you're even making any progress was like a good design decision? Because they're insane! If you think that, you're mad! You're a mad person! This is fucking ridiculous! Good lord, this cheerful music is starting to drive me bonkers! That was a loop! That was a fucking loop! Or was it? No, it wasn't. Because there's crystals there. There's crystals there. God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it. I hate you. I hate you, game. You suck. You suck dicks. You suck the worst dicks. You suck all the dicks I don't want to suck. Fuck you. Fuck you for stealing my dicks. Ah, damn it. That was a dead end. Shit. Shit. Maybe that's a good sign. Maybe that means that, you know, I've been picking correct routes this whole time, and, you know, the fact that I haven't run into dead ends on other routes is because I'm so smart. Maybe. Maybe. Oh my Christmas crackering goddamn. So, tree! Hello. Oh, you bastard. Okay, never mind. I thought that tree was a sign of a dead end. I was like, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Not doing that. Not fucking going there at this point. I should have just got the witness. According to Super Bunny Hop, who I fucking love. I love Super Bunny Hop. Stop watching me. Go watch Super Bunny Hop. He's better. He's a journalist. Like, he's an actual journalist. He's a journalist that everyone respects. Despite the fact that he's just like some doofy guy from Georgia who, like, at no point claimed to actually be professional. He's just so goddamn professional about being like a reporter and a critic and like game reviewer that he's actually just become a journalist by virtue of having such high ethical standards in his own personal reporting. Like, he's also the dude who got shut down by Konami for reporting about Kojima, and everyone like lost their shit about it because essentially, yeah, that was actual, like, for all the cries of censorship, that was actual censorship. That was actually like them going like, we don't want you spreading, we don't want you letting this information get out there, so we're going to have your video taken down, you know, in order to suppress news about what's happening with Kojima right now, like with Kojima getting fired. And, you know, basically there's a good chance that we probably wouldn't have actually known all that much about the whole Konami-Kojima situation without him. So, you know, good on him. Good on him. Good on George. He's a good guy. Anyway, the reason I bring him up is he was talking about how he didn't really enjoy The Witness, and frankly, like, I haven't played The Witness myself, but I imagine whatever he was going through playing it probably felt like this. You know, like he was talking about how he wasn't engaged and how he was bored and frustrated, and really just couldn't get into the game and couldn't really get his head around the puzzles, and that ultimately led to him just feeling a disconnect from the game and it feeling less like a fun experience and more like a slog. And you know what? Fucking know that feeling. Fucking know that feeling right now. That was definitely a loop. That was definitely a motherfucking loop. Well, at least I'm back here. Back here with multiple new paths to take. Okay, I'm just so unbelievably... I'm just... Myra, go fuck yourself, man. Just... I love you, dude, but you are a fucking dick. I hate you. God damn it. This... I mean, I think at this point I could probably quit and no one would know. Like, no one knows. Who's gonna fucking notice? Who's gonna be watching at this point and going like, oh, Duhad didn't finish the level. Oh, I was really, really looking forward to seeing the end of the level. That end screen. It's like, oh, you fucker. This is all dead ends. I don't want to see the end screen. You know, want to pick up some pro strats for beating Jumpy bastard Jumpix jump. You didn't even fucking jump in this level. The whole goddamn name of the game is goddamn lie. 'Cause we're not even jumping. We weren't jumping last level. We haven't jumped at all this level. Now I'm totally fucking lost. Like, if this isn't the way out, then I actually might just be like trapped in a loop of not knowing where the fuck I'm supposed to go next. Because I mean, like the only way, like I could actually backtrack the entire fucking level if there's no gems. There's no indicators of what is explored and non-explored except for the gems. And without the gems, there's absolutely no goddamn way of telling where I'm supposed to go. This can't be right. I have to have been going in the wrong direction there. Tell you what, I'll give you 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to quit this level and just say I beat it because go fuck yourself. Like, this is not a goddamn beatable. This is not like me giving up on difficult platforming section. Like, this isn't me going like, oh, this puzzle is too hard, I can't work it out. No, this is me actually going, I honestly think that this level is like, I actually don't know if I can actually beat the level at this point because I might have actually lost the path. And if I lose the path, I could end up in an endless series of fucking like going around in goddamn circles because there is no indication as to where, you know, to go next. Like, this is actually like, it could actually prove to be not impossible, but basically like trying to guess a 5-digit combination, you know, just by trial and error. Like the number of combinations of numbers is so unspeakably large that you know, even if it looks simple, that it actually would just take, you know, like 100,000 years to fucking like guess them all, just because like, god damn it, god fucking damn it, oh my god, fucking, what's his name? Who's the dude who pushes the boulder up the hill in the underworld? Sisyphus? No, Sisyphus is like waist deep in wine and stuck where he can't drink or eat fruit. Wait, no, is Sisyphus the one who? Wait, was Sisyphus? Sisyphean task. I think that's the term. So that would be Sisyphus who pushes up the rock. Then who the fuck is the guy who's? Was it Oedipus? I don't know. No, wait, no, Oedipus killed his father and had sex with his mother. So, Sisyphus pushes the rock. Oedipus was, you know, chased across the world by the Furies. Actually, they put out his eyes. Midas was killed in a shower of gold, I think. Like, molten gold. By Icarus's father, whose name I forget now. Fuck. I don't know. God damn it. I don't even remember. Problem is, like, every single Greek hero and villain ends up with an ironic death because of, like, the way Greek tragedy and Greek comedy work. So, trying to figure out exactly who died horribly in what horrible fashion is really fucking hard. Wait, is that a gem? Is it? Is it? No. No. Okay, you know what? 2 minutes. 2 fucking minutes. Or not even, you know, not even 2 minutes. Fucking when my clock hits 1:15, then, you know, fuck yourself. I'm Oedipus, Sisyphus, Ulysses was Odysseus, who I think he actually had an ironic death. I think he just sort of went through hell on his way to get back home, and sort of that was his punishment. Jason, I think, got killed by part of the Argos. Like, Jason and the Argonauts, like, in the original story, he actually dies because, like, he eventually, like, everything sort of falls apart on him, and he ends up living underneath the wrecked hull of the Argus. And, like, the mast, or, like, the nose, like, the front of it, which is magic, falls down and kills him. Because, like, all the Greek heroes, like, the big point of them is that they all, you know, let their massive accomplishments and egos get the better of them, and they end up, you know, pissing off the gods and then getting killed. And that's, you know, the lesson is supposed to be, you know, don't trust in cults of personality and heroes, because they eventually, you know, will let that get to their heads and you know, fuck up our Athenian democracy. So be wary of that. Okay, you know what? Fuck this. I'm done. Fuck it. Fuck it. We call that a level. We call that an accomplished level, because fuck you. Fuck you if you think that I didn't put in my goddamn effort, you know, my goddamn best effort into that. You know, eat it. Fuck you. See you next time.